Okay, redid the stone mill. Uh, I like this one, but I did really like my other one. But it tells you everything is basically the same. I did mark out a few different people as far as the representations of things. If we stay down on our main line here, we're going to open up right into the all the lists of the people in a straight organized list so you can query search it. Okay, then we got the main office rooms, which are broken down into tasks. Each room kind of has their own tasks. We take that list, put it down here so it's organized, so we can re-break down the tasks within each section of that model, and then we organize the subtasks. I think I need to redo that, but that's alright. Then down here we have still all the subtasks. A payroll section. This is your time card. Set up to a Lambda calc algorithm, so be a little careful with it. You got to set it up to make sure everything's dialed in right with it. But once you get it up and running, it should be fine. And that's for everything in this column and that column, but that still have to be set up. Here's just a demonstration mock page. That goes to their hours worked. That'll come up here, and I do this physically. I'm sure there's got to be a way where I can query select it somewheres and then just make it automatic. When it comes down here, it pumps out the hours, but otherwise, once a week. It's not the hardest thing to do with a short list like that. It takes 5 minutes. You want to get down here and be a little bit more extensive about your payroll situation. Please do. All your breakdowns of medical insurance, Social Security, federal, they all got to be taken out inside of here. Again, mock stone mill, so unless I start putting some values to it, which will be done, but I got a lot of other things I got to do first. This being just because it's a mock stone mill doesn't necessarily mean you couldn't open up what the Morningstar program is for the clock-in station, field pings, and suggestion box. Those are all really important things for here, the main shop. And just because it's going to mock up, here's a couple of stone mills that I've had from the past. Here's all their stacked up tasks. These ones don't really have subtasks because it's not in the management office for dual responsibility. Alright, so beautiful blues and some variegateds inside of here. Nice quarry stacks, or natural, regular stacks, and some of the more specialty stuff that we'll get into. I can do all of these things. CNC water jet this, I think, is what this was. Then somebody rock faced it. So yeah, and we'll get into more on that here in a second. So you got main building B, which this is your block buildings and stuff like that. That's got more of your heavy equipment and stuff inside of it. The main building B, the main tool shop. And here again, just more main building stuff on the main shop floor, machines, orders, forklifts, hand tools, power tools, torches, and everything like that. And here's a couple of other lines that I've worked in the past. Let you know I'm working, you know. I've got the garage site, pretty light for my structure, but that's how I want to do it. I'm more of a hands-on guy like that, production manager, than I am a mechanic. So I kind of just left that oversight to Don's office over there. And this is garage site B. It's mostly the fixed stuff and everything that you got to do. Pretty rudimentary. Get out here to the quarry sites. A little different. Again, not necessarily your main building tasks. And I gotta fix those right there, but that's all right. You could honestly say when these names come up later for a select function or it's a select function, or group function or something like that, a unique function. One of those will do it. That'll pop this stuff out for you and let you know where it is in case you need to do the fixing on it. But otherwise, it'll all just come up together. In this case, the quarry site, so that's fine. And these other ones, it might have been a little different, but we're all right here. So they're basically identical, short of the the main standards of the oversight that I would have inside of there. So I'll just keep coming back around and finish it off here. And again, just some pictures of me out there in it, doing up my thing. This was actually Smitty, but one of my favorite pictures of all time, honestly. Out there on Lou's backyard, tearing it up. So that's where that is. And of course, I got my natural quarry site 1 here. Quarry sites, different variances on it and everything like that. Your VLOOKUPs, your VStacks, your HStacks, your timestamps, your unique functions, your if functions, your XLOOKUPs, and the 2% variances. It's pretty easy stuff. Just takes a while to get out there. And I'll still be using this for memorization. I still used it a bunch when I was looking into my time systems and stuff like that to get the equations. So there you go. This is part 1 of my resume. This will all go together. Maybe not this one, but this one I'll put together a full write-up resume. And again, I already got my PowerPoint fairly well started. I'll have to prune it a little bit, but there you go. That's what I'll be kicking in.